Imagine a place where the air crackles in your lungs, where every breath feels sharper, more alive. The cold here isn't just a temperature, it's a presence, a force that shapes everything it touches. This is a land carved by giants of ice and time, where ancient glaciers have sculpted valleys and mountains into a landscape both beautiful and forbidding. This is Alaska, a realm where nature reigns supreme. It's a call to the wild that echoes deep in your soul, a primal pull towards true, untamed wilderness. Here, you feel the heartbeat of the earth, steady and strong beneath layers of snow and ice. Forget the city's endless hum. Out here, the silence is profound, broken only by the distant cry of an eagle or the whisper of wind through the pines. Here, the only sounds are the wind's howl, the crunch of snow, and the silent movement of glaciers. Every step you take is a reminder of how small you are in the face of such vastness. This isn't just a holiday. It's an expedition that tests your limits and rewards you with unforgettable sights. Each day brings new challenges, but also moments of awe that will stay with you forever. The journey to Alaska is a pilgrimage to one of the planet's last great frontiers. It's a place where adventure is not just possible, it's inevitable. As your plane descends, you see a world painted in white and blue, a frozen tapestry stretching as far as the eye can see. Rivers snake through valleys, and forests stand silent under blankets of snow. Mountains that seem to touch the sky rise up before you, their peaks lost in clouds, daring you to explore their secrets. The sheer scale is humbling, reminding you we're part of something much bigger. In Alaska, you're a guest in a world that has existed long before us and will endure long after. You're not just traveling to a destination, you're entering a place where survival and beauty walk hand in hand. Every moment is a balance between respect for nature and the thrill of discovery. This land demands preparation, right gear, careful planning, and a willingness to adapt to whatever the wild throws your way. The right mindset and courage are your most important tools. Here, mental strength is just as vital as physical endurance. The cold is a constant companion, but every challenge brings an incredible reward. The warmth of a campfire, the camaraderie of fellow adventurers, and the satisfaction of overcoming obstacles make every hardship worthwhile. Stepping into that pristine environment, leaving the first footprints in fresh snow, you feel a sense of pure empowerment and freedom. This is the call, an invitation to leave the familiar behind and step into a world of breathtaking beauty and exhilarating challenges. Alaska is not just a place, it's an experience that transforms you. Are you ready to answer the call and embark on the adventure of a lifetime? The wild north is not for the faint of heart, but for those who dare. It offers memories and stories that last forever. The wild north is waiting. Will you step forward and discover what lies beyond the edge of the map? The real adventure starts long before you reach the ice. It begins in the early hours, as you pack your gear and steel your mind for the unknown. The anticipation is electric, a mix of excitement and nerves that buzzes through the group as the first rays of sunlight break over the Alaskan mountains. The journey begins with the rumble of a 4x4 or the chop of helicopter blades slicing through the frigid air. Each mile you travel, the world you know slips further away, replaced by endless white and the promise of adventure. The trek to the glacier's edge is a test of resolve and spirit, leaving civilization far behind. Every step forward is a step deeper into the wild, where the rules are written by nature alone. Towering peaks loom like ancient sentinels, their faces scarred by millennia of wind and ice. The landscape is both beautiful and intimidating, a reminder of how small you are in the face of such raw power. You might trek across a frozen lake, the ice groaning beneath your feet, each crack echoing in the silence. Every sound is amplified, every movement deliberate, as you test the limits of your courage. Or you might race a snowmobile across a vast white plain, the wind biting at your face, the engine's roar the only break in the quiet. The landscape stretches endlessly, challenging you to keep going. Every bump and turn reminds you, this is nature's domain now. Out here, you must respect the land, adapt to its challenges, and trust your instincts. Your guide points to a distant wall of ice, shimmering blue in the morning light. It seems impossibly far, yet it draws you onward, promising secrets hidden within. As you draw nearer, a dark opening appears, a gateway into another world. The air grows colder, and the silence deepens, broken only by the crunch of your boots on snow. Your heart pounds with excitement and a touch of fear. Every sense is heightened, every breath visible in the icy air as you prepare to step into the unknown. The final approach is the most challenging, demanding teamwork and trust in your gear. You help each other over obstacles, double-check harnesses, and share words of encouragement, knowing that success depends on unity. When you finally stand before the entrance, catching your breath in the cold air, you feel a profound sense of accomplishment. The exhaustion in your muscles is matched only by the joy in your heart. The journey was a test, and you have passed. In this frozen wilderness, you've discovered not just the glacier, but a deeper strength within yourself. Standing at the entrance to an ice cave, time stands still. The air is colder, carrying an ancient scent of frozen water and rock. You check your headlamp, adjust your crampons, and step from the world of light into a realm of ethereal blue. Instantly, you're enveloped in a cool twilight, the outside world muffled by silence. The walls are 1,000 shades of blue, glowing with filtered light. Some surfaces are smooth as glass, others jagged and sparkling with ice crystals. You reach out, feeling the cold seep into your gloves, a tangible connection to ancient ice. The cave is alive. You hear the faint trickle of meltwater, the glacier's slow-motion movement. You are a temporary visitor in a living, ever-changing environment. Once your senses adjust to the dim, ethereal light, the ice cave's beauty slowly unfolds before you, layer by layer. You stand inside what feels like a natural cathedral, a vast dome of translucent ice arching overhead, filtering daylight into an otherworldly blue that seems to pulse with life. As you move deeper, the light shifts and shimmers, creating mesmerizing, ever-changing patterns that dance across the walls and floor, as if the cave itself is alive and breathing. Some ice is so dense it's nearly black, swallowing the light, while just inches away, other sections glow with a radiant aquamarine, illuminated from within by the sun's rays. Every turn in the cave reveals new wonders: vast echoing caverns, narrow winding tunnels, and intricate ice formations that look sculpted by an artist's hand. Look closely at the walls. Layers in the ancient ice tell stories of seasons long past, each stratum capturing a moment in time, like the rings of a tree or pages in a frozen diary. The silence here is profound, almost sacred, broken only by the occasional creak or distant rumble as the glacier shifts and breathes, reminding you that this world is always in motion. Time seems to lose all meaning as you become absorbed in the details: delicate frost patterns, tiny trapped air bubbles, and the endless variety of textures under your fingertips. You might discover natural ice chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, or vertical shafts plunging into mysterious darkness, hinting at hidden depths yet to be explored. It's a sensory overload, a complete immersion in a world so different from our own, where every sight, sound, and sensation feels both alien and breathtakingly beautiful. These magnificent ice caves are fleeting masterpieces, shaped by dynamic natural forces. It starts with the glacier, a massive river of ice, always moving, always changing. Meltwater carves channels and tunnels deep within, slowly creating vast caverns. The caves are the glacier's plumbing system, made visible. The famous blue color is a trick of physics. Dense, pure ice absorbs all colors except blue. The deeper the ice, the more intense the blue. The cave you stand in today may not exist next year. Glaciers shift, meltwater patterns change, and caves collapse or close off. This impermanence makes each visit unique, a fleeting moment in the glacier's life. It's a powerful lesson in seizing the moment. Alaska's ice caves are truly special, set against a backdrop of wild, remote beauty. Reaching them is a genuine expedition, making the reward even sweeter. Alaska's temperate glaciers, always near melting, create more extensive and intricate cave systems. Glaciers like Mendenhall and Root offer ever-changing dynamic experiences. The ice grinds against volcanic rock, creating stunning patterns and contrasts. You might see black sand streaks or silt-covered floors, evidence of the glacier's erosive power. The isolation keeps these caves pristine, untouched by heavy tourism. Deep inside, surrounded by ancient ice and silence, you feel a raw, unfiltered connection to the planet. Exploring these wonders comes with responsibility. Always go with a qualified guide. They know the safest routes and how to minimize impact. Safety is paramount. Glaciers are powerful and unpredictable. Leave no trace. Everything you bring in must come out. Even a small piece of rubbish can harm this delicate ecosystem. Be mindful of what you touch. Oils from your hands can damage the ice. Never break off pieces as souvenirs. Take only photos and memories. Approach with humility and respect. We are guests in this world of ice. By following expert guidance and moving carefully, we protect these magical places for future adventurers. It's our duty to be guardians as well as explorers. Emerging from the cave, the world feels different. Colors brighter, air fresher. You carry the blue glow with you, a memory of ancient beauty and fragility. This experience changes you, instilling a deep appreciation for our planet. These glaciers are on the front line of climate change, retreating at an alarming rate. Visiting an ice cave is both a privilege and a call to action. It inspires us to make conscious choices and reduce our environmental impact. Share your stories and passion. Educate others about these wonders and the threats they face. Support organizations protecting wild landscapes and fighting climate change. Let the memory of that blue light remind you what's at stake. Let this adventure spark a lifelong commitment to stewardship. Now, put yourself in the picture, strapping on crampons, breath misting in the Alaskan air. Imagine stepping into the glacier's mouth, enveloped in unearthly blue light. This isn't just a story, it's an invitation to seek your own adventure. The world is full of hidden wonders. Find the places that make your heart race. It's about embracing the unknown, pushing past comfort, and feeling truly alive. These experiences build confidence, resilience, and gratitude. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. Answer the call echoing in your soul. If this journey sparked a fire in you, join me for more expeditions and survival skills. The world is waiting. Go and live it.